Yo yo yo, what's happening guys? METAVERSEMILLEN here. How are you all today? We're about another video. We're currently in LA right now. Looking through the map. Hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to a brand new video. We've got a lot to talk about today. We've got Upland 2.0, we've got buses, we've got different logistics, we've got the new website, we've got census, we've got the spin wheel, we've got everything to do with Granada Hills, so let's get into it quickly. This is going to be a long video as well, so if you're liking the content, if you're new to Upland, if you want to follow the journey in Granada Hills, click that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and let's get into it. So yeah, let's start with Upland 2.0. This is something what's really exciting for me over 3 years in the game. You know, the last year's kind of been like up and down, like not gonna lie about it, but here we go, like Upland 2.0. Today we're excited to unveil Upland 2.0, a full refresh of our website, a brand identity, and how we talk about the Upland platform. This isn't just a redesign, it's a clear statement of direction. Upland has always been about something simple but powerful, owning, trading and developing digital property mapped to the real world. With Upland 2.0, we're doubling down on that core vision and making it more central than ever. So straight away I was just so excited, wanted to jump on. You know, this is like, I remember 3 years ago, like that excitement with the roadmap, with the Q&As, with like kind of this city building game with true ownerships. Yeah, this is massive. I can't like state how big this actually is, like the shift in direction, and like the last 3 months have just been amazing, like so happy. This update focuses Upland on its roots while leveling up everything around it. A newly designed website logo and a tighter focus on real world city building are just the start. These changes reflect where Upland is now and where Upland is going in 2025 and beyond. So yeah, you can see the new website. We'll go into it. We've got it up here in a minute, and then you can see like it's just so much more like simple. It's nice and clean. So yeah, I think this is cool, really cool if players see this as their first impression jumping on. So our world is built on real cities. What makes Upland unique isn't that it's fun to collect properties, it's that the properties matter. Players buy, trade and develop them as part of a shared digital landscape that mirrors a real geography and rewards smart strategy. Whether you're flipping your first plot or managing a growing district, Upland is a game where ownership has lasting impacts. Yeah, really cool, just like kind of focusing back on like the property virtual trading game, like making it more kind of simple to understand. Like I don't play any video games, like I do like kind of City Skylines. I was into SimCity a bit, but I wasn't like the gamer as such. Like I worked like full time, and I like something for an hour when I was like kind of chilling out after work, or like, you know, just having a break. And Upland was like that kind of what was really exciting compared to like Decentraland, Sandbox and all those as well. It just wasn't appealing to me. It's like I'm not into like wanting to be in a metaverse as such. I wanted a virtual property trading game where your strategy, your time and effort in the game, like 3 years building, like means Granada Hills is now in a position to really be dominant in the new UP program, and I think that's so cool. I think like the players what have been building, there's so many other players in the game as well, especially like in LA and all the surrounding nodes. Yeah, I'm really excited. The players what have actually built for years and years can be finally rewarded for their effort and their time. I see like yield are trying over. I've said this so many times. But in the future, uppies will pay rent, uppies will pay businesses, uppies will be visits. Like there'll be a lot more kind of income based on the game evolving than just like a yield based on a percentage for doing gamified earning tasks. I see tasks with uppies to start with, but over time I see like reward mechanics being built into the actual algorithms. If you get an uppie staying at your property, that uppie will pay a certain percent that night to stay, and then it'll be more live with your uphex ticking up. It'll be more like kind of feel real. It's just, yeah, Upland's got so much good stuff going on right now that only makes sense for that to be the future where they're kind of going now. So you'll start to see this new look and language roll out across all of our channels over the next few days, from our Discord server to our official social feeds. Everything has been updated to reflect Upland 2.0, and soon we'll be hosting a live AMA with Upland's co-founders to talk more about this evolution, what's changing, what's not, and how the future of Upland will put city builders and landowners like you at the centre of everything. We couldn't be more excited about this next chapter, not because it changes what Upland is, but because it sharpens it. Welcome to Upland 2.0. Let's build real cities together. So yeah, just with that, I'm really kind of excited. And if you go over to upland.me, you can actually see the website here. So it's just more clean. I'm not going to read everything here, but you can go check out if you want to. And then you've got like kind of all the different comments and stuff as well, all the different news and everything as well. So yeah, go check that out. It's really exciting to see where Upland's kind of going now with the property virtual trading game. We've also got the cities and the buses, so you can see here these are going to be coming into the game. I'm really excited. I'm selling off a lot of property as well in like around the whole of the globe except LA, and I plan to use that UPEX and also that dollar to buy like different stuff. So that UPEX is being used to buy LA and Granada Hills properties off the secondary, and the dollar is going to be used to buy Sparklet and these buses and other stuff like that. So yeah, really excited for this. City buses are among the most powerful additions yet to Upland's transportation system, delivering some of the highest transportation scores available, similar to other heavy-duty vehicles like semi-trucks. But these vehicles aren't just functional, they're also the first in Upland to feature fully 3D designed interiors, raising the bar for vehicle design. So yeah, with the clear windows, this is something that's just really cool, obviously with the structures and everything. Being able to see inside, it's just really exciting. You can race them on the track as well. Think like, yeah, it's a bit... Just go past that, it's a bit of a gimmick to me, but if we go here, boost structures and network effects. So this release also introduces 2 new future-focused mechanics that will reshape neighbourhood strategy in Upland. So boost structures are a brand new category in Upland. Unlike service or living units, these structures don't provide direct benefits on their own. Instead, they activate powerful bonuses when certain conditions are met. The first of these is the bus parking terminal. On its own, the bus terminal is simply building with no immediate effect, but in the future, when a bus is parked there, it will grant a valuable transportation score boost. Players will be able to purchase a bus terminal as a standalone item or receive it as a part of the city bus package where it comes bundled alongside a bus. Yeah, this is really cool. I'm trying to sell some properties off so I can buy one of these buses. I like the grey one a lot. It looks really cool. The network effect, this is a really new interesting like mechanic what's coming in. So network effect are another upcoming feature that will add depth and Upland's transportation strategy. Unlike a single service structure that provides a fixed benefit, network effects will reward players for building strategically across a wider area. For example, each bus stop provides public service units on its own, but in the future, when multiple bus stops are spread thoroughly throughout a neighbourhood, they will link together to create a network effect. This interconnected system will provide an additional transportation boost, making placement and distribution just as a partner's ownership. So, yeah, making placement. So this will be really cool as well. So I think in the future, like where the area or where the place, like if you've got them more like, so they're not like right on the edge, like the more like so they can link up nicely. You've not got them all just down in one area. They're kind of like spread out to cover the area of the neighborhood or the node. I just think this is so cool. Like the more you have in the future that can link up together, the more buses, the more you can like the more strategies, the more avenues to like play with strategies and make money in that. There'll always be winners, there'll be losers, there'll be like ways to build different economies and stuff like that. I just think the more like kind of mechanics will come out, the more different ways than just buying for yield or buying Sparklet to build. Like there's so many different strategies now what opens up with all this new stuff. So yeah, this is really exciting. So the sale details, this release marks the very first sale of buses, bus stops and bus parking terminals in Upland. While these items will return in the future sales, this is the earliest opportunity for players to secure them and begin shaping the transportation system that will power neighbourhoods and cities for years to come. So the registration starts on Friday, so tomorrow I'm in the UK, so that'll be 5 PM GMT time or 9 AM Pacific. The sale begins on Saturday the 20th, and then the sale ends on Monday. So it's on for the weekend, so this is pretty cool, hopefully, but I think these will sell out quite quickly. And then the service structures, so the public service unit, network effects, so UPs love having reliable ways to get around, so these is one of them for $1.99, you can grab that. And then they've got the bus parking terminal for $4.99, I'm going to grab this one as well, so we've got them for the future. And then hopefully we can get the buses. I love this grey one here, so hopefully I can pick one of these up and then like kind of get that into Granada Hills, or maybe pick up one of like a red and a grey one. Just see what happens, you know, if I can get that dollar out of those properties before these go live, we can pick up one. If we get more, we can pick up 2 of them as well, and then the rest can go into Sparklets. I just think this is going to be a really good, cool thing, and I actually really like these as well. So yeah, the buses, it's exciting to come out. Census as well, this is really exciting. Talked about this for a while, Upland actually having something in game where you can go over. Not going to read fully through this as well, but in the future, you'll be able to track your neighborhood, you'll be able to track your cities, everything to do with like kind of a strategy to like kind of first place, second place, third place. It'll all make sense. Like you can check different neighborhoods, like how have their score gone up, why has their score gone down, like how are they getting more residents, you know. It just opens up so much more like potential. Players will get to the top through like real good gameplay and really good strategy, and it'll just be really kind of open, instead of it being more just like by the yield or by sparklet, it'll open up more kind of, is it the map assets, is it the transportation, is it like loads of different stuff. It's just really cool. And then if you do a really good strategy, you'll be rewarded in dollars or spark, like whatever kind of how you play it. So one key feature will be the trading bars. You can see each 24 hours how your neighborhood performs or how a different city performs. Yeah, just like really cool. I think this is going to be cool. I think like Sparklet renting will come onto this census website. And I also think in the future you'll be able to buy and sell Sparklet in game as well, you know, over the time, Upland 2.0, Census 2.0, that kind of idea. I think this is really positive. So yeah, jump onto this. I will put the link in the description. The census I think is really important. I think this is going to be a massive thing, you know, going forward. You can actually see every 24 hours where you're positioned. Like, you know, I just think this opens up a lot of like data for players to actually kind of use strategy and build their kind of neighborhoods or their cities or their personal uppy score as well. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see what actually comes over the next kind of, I think over the last year it's just kind of been, you know, I'm not gonna lie, with these videos I've kind of like lost the interest with like kind of where Upland was going with everything. It was just random updates and this and then like break lights and then cafes, and then it was just like, yeah, not for me over time. When I signed up to the game, it was a property virtual trading game. It was like a way to like build properties, build value, build a neighborhood up, you know, like make that kind of really nice and then sell that for a higher amount or flip that for a higher profit. Over time, whether that was 3, 5, 10 years, I believe Upland's a slow burner. I believe everyone's got a fair opportunity. So if you're going to spend or willing to spend 3 years, you can have a neighborhood like Granada Hills, or you can build something up to that size as well. There's nothing stopping you. I think players that are built for years need to be rewarded for their time in the game. You know, everyone knew it was going to become a property virtual trading game. The structures was going to mean something in the future. It was always going to be that way. Yield was always going to go down. It was always going to change to real in-game mechanics once these mechanics came out. And that's why I was a little bit frustrated, because we was building something amazing like we are now. But then it was like kind of just different random kind of stuff, which was just like kind of Upland's team and like the way they develop and the way they build and the minds behind Upland's just so good. Like you can see with these updates recently are just like coming out, the Sparklet prices going up, like everything's starting to become more exciting, because it's becoming what it was sold when I first signed up. This was like the whole core game for me, like to build a big neighborhood, to build it successfully, to promote it, to market it, to build like a team around it, and then be able to reward players what bought in. So if you bought in a year ago, you've pretty much seen like a 200 to 250% increase on your property value. Those properties sell, 6-7 properties in Granada Hills sell a day on average. I picked up another 50 like the other day. So yeah, like the players what want to sell can sell, and the players what want to hold, this is just a beginning. This is going to continue to rise as well. So I'd rather like teach a man how to fish instead of like giving them the, like, you know what I mean, just giving them a fish. Like teach a strategy, and like when you hold properties as well, over time those properties will gain value. And I don't plan to sell any properties. I plan to continue to develop, market, and just grow Granada Hills, and so do a lot of other players as well, like the Bazzer86 with the Sparklet wheel as well, doing so much good work. Ray Ram's crushing it, you know, like 1 million Sparklet, just pushing Granada Hills, the service structures. We're at 84 right now. We'll go over to Laban's site quickly here. This is really exciting. So we've got 84 residents now. This has gone up another one or two in the last couple of days. So this is really cool to see. 84 service structures. This updated 2 days ago as well. So this will probably be a little bit higher. And then also this is coming up to like 90 service structures as well. So it's just really exciting. We'll be at 100 service structures pretty much on Sunday, Monday, which will be cool to see. And then we'll continue to build, develop. There's so much land to still build in Granada Hills. We're only 15% built out. We're going up to nearly 2,100 properties built out. We've got nearly 2,894 unique owners, so we'll try and get that up to 3,000. And then I think we've got 12 players, 11 or 12 players, what are all over, let's go check it out here, what are over 100 properties in Granada Hills. And this is a good thing. This is how like the economy will stay stable in the node, because this wealth is spread out, so not one bad actor can like change the economy too much, because those properties will get bought up. But yeah, you can see we're close to 13 players. We've got over 100 properties, 12 right now, but there's so many players who are getting close to hitting that 100 as well. And then the more we get up, so when we get to 15 players, 20 players, it becomes a lot more secure, a lot more safe for the future. And yeah, this is going to be like the beginning. These prices are low. I believe like 24,000 right now is like really cheap. I don't believe those properties are going to stay for very long, and I'm going to continue to buy them up as well as LA. So my main focus is in LA and Granada Hills. It always has been. But now, instead of like owning all the properties I did do with collections, bringing my yield in, they're going to get sold, and I'm going to use that dollars to buy the sparkler, you know, these buses and other stuff like that. And then the yield, I get the 1.2, because this is the thing, I've dropped down 1.5 million in my net worth, but I've only dropped down about 15-20,000 in my monthly yield. I took $100 and moved that over to sparkler and also the service structures, what came out. And then I've also got, what was that, 1.5 million pretty much in UPEX. A lot of those properties I bought was for like the Spark exchange, you know, once they had the, what was that, where you had to build the nodes and like you had a farm on it, or energy or whatever that was back, windmills and stuff. So a lot of those was like micro houses. The mint price of those was like 1,000, 1,500. I bought them for about 10,000, you know, 8,000 once Spark Tycoon was out, and that was making me money with the energy. So I've made my money with that. Obviously I've not got that money because like I don't know what's happening. I've been banned from the Discord, and also I don't think Stosh has gave the money back to anyone yet, so I've still got all my money tied up in that. So hopefully we get that back soon. I've not heard an update for ages since he ghosted Mint to be or whatever the other weeks. Yeah, hopefully we all get that UPEX back, and it's just I seen that coming. I said that for a long time. A lot of people said it was mad that I was saying that, but yeah, look what's happened. And I'd never like let someone put money into something what I knew was going to die or just going to get, like, Granada Hills is going to be there forever. And if it wasn't, I'd like make that open and honest with the players before like leading them on for another 6 months or a year. I just think that's like, I think that's just crazy. You know, a lot of players like, you know, like look at you for responsibility and look at you as like kind of a leader, you know. It's like you need to kind of, I don't know, it's just mad to me, that kind of stuff. So hopefully I can get that UPEX back out, and then I can put it into Granada Hills or into like UPX land or something like that, Sparkade.me, to build out and develop Granada Hills. But yeah, once I get that dollars out, I'll be able to push up. I'm at 178,371 right now. Hopefully I can get that up by payday to what, 210, something like that. And then with this money I can get out from properties, I should be able to get it up to about 300, 320,000, and then I'll just keep pushing up month by month until I get to like that 500,000 sparkler. And at that point it'll be really cool to see. And then like that 1.5 million what got took away, that was pretty much properties I bought for 100,000 UPEX, for 8,000 UPEX, 10,000 UPEX. Those properties what was always bought for overpriced. My yield's only gone down a little bit, so this is good that my net worth's gone down like that. Net worth doesn't mean anything, the yield means something, the mint price means something. So those properties I bought for 1,000 mint price, I sold them for 5,000 UPEX. I was buying them for, yes, for like 6,000, 10,000, 15,000. I bought those for Tycoon. So those properties was never going to sell for the amount that I bought them for. Or I could have just hold them for maybe 5 years and kind of hope that they hit that price. But with me, I've managed to see where the bots was actually priced at about 5,000, 5,500 UPEX. And then all those 1,000, 2,000 mint price properties, I've just managed to sell off, pushing about 1.5 million in the space of about 6-8 hours, you know, just constantly just listing properties, and they'll just follow you around and buy them. It was pretty cool. And then I just put that all back into LA and into Granada Hills. Yeah, pretty much out of 90%, I've got another 10% to sell collections for dollars. Give me a message if you want to get some really good properties for dollars, like really good deals right now. Pretty much the same price, or if not cheaper than I bought them myself. So when I was getting about $1,000 and I was getting about 90,000 to 100,000 monthly yield, you know, I've got the prices pretty much at the same price or below that as well. So yeah, jump onto that, give me a message at James UK, or go check out on UPX land and you can see those properties. Yeah, we've got the wheels as well. I've got 2 weeks as well. I needed to just chill out a bit. There's a lot going on in my private personal life. So yeah, jump back now. We've got 2 wheels to film, so everybody what's jumped onto this, every week you stake on the Spark wheel. You can see here on the Spark train, sorry. We'll go over to the Spark train here. And then you can see the different giveaways now as well. So Workday's working with Bazza and ourselves to like build out this as well. So tomorrow, like everybody what stakes Sparklet on 10, 8, 6 followees have will be in to win one of these assets. If you click the 5 assets, you'll be on the wheel to win Granada Hills property. So I think this is really cool. So jump onto it if you've not already. And this will tie nicely with the wheel what we run every week as well. And then also, if you're a member in Granada Hills, you will be in with winning a Granada Hills property right now as well. So there's a lot of Granada Hills properties, 5,000 UPEX on the line. And then we've got this week and we've got next week. So good luck for everybody on this wheel. This will be week 10. Let's see who wins. Oh, we've got the sound back. It's going to be... Oh, that's actually mad late. Workday. Congratulations. Yeah, that's fun. Workday's won that 5,000 UPEX, and let's go see where Workday is. If it's in Granada Hills, he'll win a property in Granada Hills, and he's going to be giving away a property in Granada Hills. So this will be really interesting to see. So let's go over to paste in here. How do we? There. Paste. And then let's see El Serrano. So he's not won the property, but he's got the 5,000 UPEX from Bazza86. So congratulations, brother. And then we'll go to week 11. We've got this one as well. So we'll spin this wheel for the 5,000 UPEX. And then also, if you're a resident in Granada Hills, you'll win a property as well. So good luck to everybody on the wheel. Going to win this one. Ramon222, congratulations, brother. You've won that 5,000 UPEX, and let's go see if you're in Granada Hills. Let's paste in here. I always do that. Let's see. So Granada Hills, so congratulations. So I'll swap any property you've got with a Granada Hills property as well. Just give me a shout and then we'll get that sorted. So you've won the 5,000 UPEX and a Granada Hills property as well. So congratulations on that. So that's the 2 weeks done now as well. I'll keep them up just so I know the winners, and then I'll give the property away to Ramon222. So yeah, buzzing with that. Jump onto the wheel if you're not already. The link for the Discord is down below. You can go over to the Spark Train here. You can see the different names. If you go up to the top, you can see the property name and address here, the current one. So if you jump onto this with 1,000 UPEX, you will be entered into the weekly wheel. And then if you're on the wheel for 4 weeks, you get the assets. You will be in with a chance to be on the wheel for a Granada Hills property as well. So yeah, a lot of Granada Hills properties go in. So if we go over to Upland, let's go check it out and see where this property is, see what players are on it right now. And then everyone on this one will get an asset tomorrow. So let's see this one, Workday. Asset from Workday. So you can see here all the properties, all the players, sorry, with 1,000 sparklet all the way down. So this is actually cool to see. It's got a lot of drive right now, so we'll go stick some sparklet on it. We just don't want to put it on in case other players are trying to get in to build it as well. So it's like, I don't know how many players can stake it. If we just stick 10,000 on, does that stop other players getting into the competition as well? So I need to be careful with that one. I might stake sparklet on the second on the list just to get it started, and then drop it off once players need to stake on, and if that makes sense, because we plan to get the sparklet balance up really quickly as well, especially once we sell those properties outside of LA for dollars. Yeah, buzzing with that. Updates.org quickly as well. We've seen all the different stuff here. 1.7. This should be at 1.9 once it updates, because I've moved all my sparklet back over from UPX land. I just wanted to test out the system and see how it all works. I think it's really cool. And just to work out how much I would earn off my sparklet, because I'm moving a lot of my UPEX, my monthly yield, over to dollars right now to buy sparklet. So if I can make enough money off that sparklet by renting it out, obviously if I rented it out, it would be moved out of Granada Hills, so I don't plan to do that. But it's just nice to see that I could earn right now 300,000 off the sparklet, and then I'm earning 1.28 off the yield. So I know I'm earning about nearly 1.6 million a month right now. And then if I move more over to sparklet, I can see myself making a higher return. And then also I don't need to worry too much about the gamified earnings as such, because that yield will be a lot lower and the sparklet will be covering a lot more. So I'll rent out sparklet to make more money a month off the UPEX than I would if I had the yield at, say, 14.8% or 15%. So that's the plan. Once sparklet stays at the price it is, or if it goes up to probably like 3.5, 4 cents, I've still got a lot of time to buy up, hopefully, and then that means I can earn probably double as much UPEX for the same amount of dollars. So yeah, really excited and really bullish, and that's why I plan to like sell off a lot more out of side LA, because I can see myself driving Granada Hills a lot quicker and a lot more efficiently by moving it all into house and into LA and Granada Hills. Yeah, buzzing at that. Gonna leave the video here. Thank you so much for the support. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below. I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Metaverse Melon, peace.